So the next step is to make the links. Well, I never did find a place to put those. Oh, well, I'm sure it'll be fine. So I've got 2 pieces of solid core cable here that I've bent to shape roughly. So hopefully that will make these links here 1 to 4 and then 4 to 6. So I'm just going to put some solder in number 1 and number 4 and number 6. Number 6, which is down there. Don't want to put too much on there. Okay, so now this is going to get tricky. So I've already figured out that is about the right size essentially between 1 and 6. So there's that link there, and then 4 will just sort of go onto the end there. So if I can roughly line this up. I think I'm using the wrong glasses. I can't really see what I'm doing. Hang on a sec. Let's get rid of that. I'm going to put my other glasses on. I've got these ones on at the moment for some reason. I can't really see. Right. Okay. That's better. No, I've actually burnt it there. Oh, so how annoying. Okay, so that's one of them. That's 1 and 4. Not sure what the other little loops. Ah, there it is. It's a little bit long. Maybe just trim that back a little bit. Okay. Goes round to 6. Oh, these things are not good. They keep moving around. Oh, this is fiddly. Okay, that's better. Not perfect, but electrically fine. Sorry about that burn. Oh well. Okay, so next step is this is looking at the back of the unit. which is good. So orange was 1. So this is looking at the socket on the rear of the machine. So if we do it like that, then 1 is D, orange is D, which is CTS. You know what, these cables are not great. I might have to, I think I might expose a bit more of this cable here. Yeah, need more cable to work with. So the black is not used. Okay, so that's fine. So we can discard that one. So let's do orange first. Just nip the end of that off because it looks a bit frayed. Okay, so it's not going to be too bad. Yeah, I think that'll work. So orange, what have we got? Purple. Okay, twist that together, and then we've got grey. And then we've got red and brown. And then brown. So black, green, yeah, black and green and blue, in fact, can be cut right back. So we've got orange, purple, grey, red and brown. That's just some shielding now. I'm going to just cut that back. We don't need it on this length of cable. Right then, let's tin the ends of those. Okay, so where do we get to? So orange is D, which goes to 7, which is that one there. This thing. Oh, you might as well flow solder in all of these. Okay, where were we? 7. Right, where's 7? 5, 6, 7. So it's that one there, and that's going to be orange. Okay, next one is purple, which is 2, and purple is E, which is 8. Oh, this is annoying. Everything's in the way. Oh, this is painful. For some reason this is moving around a lot. Can I stop that moving around so much? I need a weight or something to stop it moving. What can I use? Tell you what, if I just put it on there, that might be a little bit more friction. That's probably enough actually. Okay, next one is 3, centre, C, which goes to 5. And that should be screened, but I say I don't think it's going to be an issue. So 5, so C, double check that, 3 is grey. I'm not happy with the way this is just moving around all the time. Oh, this is a nightmare. Why is it? I usually have this problem. Up. Okay, next one is B, so that's going to be, oh damn, all that hassle, put it in the wrong one. I should have, that's the one, that's the next one, so it should be that one. 1 2 3 4 5. The signal ground. Right, 1 2 3, so 4 is B, B is 2, 4 is red. Okay, and brown. Number 5 is there, this is A goes to 3. Okay, that's reasonably neat. Annoyed I burned those things, but that's reasonably neat. So those are the wires, the crossover wires there. There's nothing. So yeah, there's nothing bad there. That all looks pretty good actually. So 9 is the only one not connected, and that's good. So if we then assemble this bit, so what we do is we get this strain relief, and you've got this nut and bolt scenario here, which is actually, no, that's not, sorry, that's threaded. So these go in there like that, and it gets very fiddly. Oops. But it's good to have this because you can take it off, take it on and off, and it's adjustable, and that's all good. I'm wondering whether this actually will be enough. This cable might be too thin. Let's get this screwed up a little bit, otherwise it's too floppy. So right, once you've started it, then it's fine, but getting it there can be a bit of a pain. So I think that is probably going to be too, there's not going to be enough bite on that cable. Oh no, there is. Right, so do that for size. Okay, looks good. So that goes in there like that. Now these ones are always painful because you have to poke that through there, and then at the other side there's actually this thing which goes through the pin, so through the bolt. So you do that there, and then that there, and inside there's a little lug to stop it coming out, which is great, but assembling it can be very tricky. So let's try and do the other one. This is where it usually just flies apart. Like that. Oh, what a pain. Okay, so I'm going to have to put that in there. Pick this one up. You can see here you've got these little lugs you have to line up, and you've got to get them far enough away from that to clip in. Oh, this is where so that one's in, the other one isn't quite in. To open it up a little bit and then force it down there. Is that it? Oh, almost. That's it. Nice click. Awesome. Okay, and there's bolts that go in that side. As you can see there, there's like a hex bit there. Done. Fiddly, but worth it. So we'll test it now, and actually, I mean that cable looks a lot nicer. The other one was just grotty and horrible. I mean, you know, I was a kid when I made that, but My soldering skills are still pretty rubbish. But hey, that looks robust now. So let's go and test it. Okay, so now we're in test mode. On the BBC, I'm going to list the ROMs I've got installed. I have Terminator, which is really useful. So if I run that, that's resident on a ROM. We go for setup, and I'm going to change the baud rate, transmit and receive baud rate, to 9600. The format is AN1, so it's 8-bit. Hang on, let's just double check I've got that right. Yeah, so it's 8 data bits, no parity, and 1 stop bit. And flow control is, actually doesn't matter for this, but I'm going to switch it on anyway. So new setting. So I've got this plugged into a USB serial port, which is cool. So I'm going to go back to the main menu, and I'm going to click it onto this one. Oh, that didn't go very well. Cool, nice. So you can see it on the terminal there. That all looks good. And the reverse. Now, obviously, I don't have any setup for echo, so you can do echo, wire wrap, echo. Let's hope not wire wrap. Echo, line wrap, and new lines, all that kind of stuff. And it takes a little bit of messing around to really get it to work proper. But you know, for a quick test, it's pretty cool. Obviously, you know, it'd be nice if you had the proper formatting, so you're not actually seeing multiple lines there, which is annoying. There's ways and means of doing that. If we go to here, where is it? So there's a format, so US character set. Actually, I've got to try and figure out how to do that. How do you do that anyway? Let's try that. So the echo's on, so that will echo what's there, and new line is on as well. We'll go back to that, and we'll go to 2. Test that. Test that. There we go. So you got new line and echo is enabled, but not that way. So that's got to be changed in order to to have the correct one, so it goes backwards and forwards. So line 1, line what? Not sure I'm going to go back. Line 2, no. Anyway, so you get the idea. And by changing that one, then it won't just stick on one line and it would echo back there. So cool. Really simple cable to make. My only advice is it's a slightly wonky cable. So you have the little recess bit. Now that can go either to the left or the right. So if it doesn't work, if it fits perfectly but it doesn't work, turn it 180 degrees the other way and it will work. It is really weird. I've never seen any other connection like it. And the fact that the dimple is not either at the top or the bottom makes no sense. But hey, other than that, it works quite well. One thing I would say, if you're talking about file transfers and things like that, we can only really, so I've had this hooked up to a Linux machine by terminal emulation. It was really cool. I would say that 9600 baud is pushing it a bit. So 4800 baud is sort of the reliable level. More than that, and you know, it can get a bit funny. But having said that, that might be my old funky cable, which was no good. So with this new fancy cable, or at least one that's soldered well, then maybe it's going to be better. Anyway, so that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Cheers.